I have had problems with this thing from day one, and it has only gotten worse. Stay tuned. This is the Chafon Jackery clone that I purchased off of the marketplace for a very good price. One of my viewers said you get what you pay for, and you know, that's an adage that is true. I didn't pay much for it, but dang, I at least wanted the thing to work for more than like a month. My problem with this thing now is the AC port doesn't work anymore. So I've had multiple issues with this device, issues that I couldn't always replicate, that the manufacturer kind of pushed back on with these like really weird logistical circles that they try to run around stuff. I had an issue where I hooked up a polycrystalline panel to this thing and it wouldn't charge. The charge would just decrease and I couldn't replicate that. I also have an issue where you unplug solar from this device and then it turns off, which is completely ridiculous. I can't really understand why that does that. Do not buy this until this company reaches out to me or the person I bought it from to rectify the situation. Avoid it like the plague. And I will be sure to update you when they update me. But as of right now, I haven't heard from them, so do not buy it. I bought this thing to be a power dump for my other power stations on nice, bright, sunny days. Once any of my power stations approach the level of full, then I'll pull this out. It's 500 watt-hour capacity, and I just start dumping power into it. I really like this thing because it pulls in 100 watts of solar. That is a I can't find one that pulls in 100 watts of solar. The Jackery 300 does. I almost bought that. My wife was like, we got too much going on financially, just to kind of reel me in, because that's why I talked to her. I could certainly arbitrarily choose to do that, but that's not what a good companionship is. Y'all didn't come here for marriage advice. But anyway, she was like, we got a bit much going on. It's not a good time for that. And I was like, you know what? You're right. You certainly right. But this one charged at 100 watts, and I like that. The reason why I like that is this TV over here uses 50. This modem over here and whatever, it uses about 20. So to have a 100 watt panel outside, pulling in whatever watts it pulls in, I could power this, good to go. This was perfect for that. But the AC stopped working. The DC still works, and that's actually ideal to take the power from here and dump into another power station. But I'm like, nah, man, I need them to address this. There's too many quirks, too many issues with this thing, and I need them to come through and deal with this. The guy is working. He said he will reach out to them this week, but he has some stuff going on. Dude's been great, so I have no issues with him. We'll see. Someone already commented under my video saying that basically they couldn't find any videos on this device and they were thankful that I made it. Well, I'm making another one because I don't like the way this manufacturer is getting down. And it's really a shame that things are going the way that they're going, because I really like the way that this device is kind of put together and the specs that it has. I think it's matched very well. You have 100 watts of input, 500 watt-hour capacity. Remember what I talked about in my last video. 100 watts, you know that's going to give you about the amount of power you need to charge this thing in about 5 hours, maybe a little more, because the 100 watt panel won't put out that power. I think it was cool. So to reiterate, do not buy this until you hear from me that they have rectified the situation, because it's already kind of a janky device and you need to have the backing of the manufacturer to have some confidence in spending the amount of money that you would spend on this device. I wouldn't recommend buying it right now.